Hello, NACC basketball fans. Welcome back to the final week of the regular season is now complete, and the NACC tournament kicks off this week. We're going to jump right into the review of last week basketball-wise on the women's side. Midweek, on Tuesday, February 23rd, Benedictine started their season. They hosted Concordia Chicago, and they got their first win of the season, 60-50 over the Cougars. The Eagles were led by Alyssa Diorio with 14 points and 6 rebounds, followed by Brianna Lake with 12 and 6 off the bench. 9 different Eagles scored. The Cougars were led by Michaela Ellis off the bench with 14 and 7. Combined, both teams shot 8 of 30 from the three-point line. Benedictine was plus 16 in the paint, plus 11 in points off of turnovers, where they forced 18 Cougar turnovers. CUC was plus 7 off the bench. For the night, CUC shot 35% from the field, 33% from 3, 50% from the free throw line, while Benedictine shot 39% from the field, 20% from 3, and 69% from the free throw line. Congratulations to Coach Hangesbach for her first career win. And also, Edgewood traveled to Concordia, Wisconsin. Edgewood continued their winning ways with a 69-45 win at CUW. The Eagles were led by Emma Klein with 12, followed by Paige Banks with 11 off the bench, Alyssa Lemarande with 10 and 5 assists, Bria Lemarande with 13 rebounds. 10 different Eagles scored on the night. The Falcons were led by Emily Hafman with 13, followed by Clara Chambers with 10. The Falcons only committed 7 turnovers, but they also only had 6 assists. Edgewood dominated the glass 43-24. With 10 offensive rebounds, the Eagles were plus 10 in second chance points. Edgewood was plus 19 off the bench as well. CUW shot 29% from the field, 20% from 3, 77% from the free throw line, while Edgewood shot 44% from the field, 53% from the 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Dominican had a non-conference game against Lake Forest out of the Midwest Conference. Dominican did come up with short, with falling 82-80 at Lake Forest. Dominican was fouled on a three-point shot with 5 seconds remaining and down 3, but they went just 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Dominican was led by Alicia Markley with 24.7 rebounds and 5 assists, followed by Hannah Current with 19, Stephanie Huggins with 13 and 6 assists, Brianna Anderson with 10 off the bench. Lake Forest controlled the glass 42-31 and points in the paint 46-34. Dominican did score 21 points off of 21 Lake Forest turnovers. For the night, Dominican shot 46% from the field, 39% from 3, 65% from the free throw line, while Lake Forest shot 48% from the field, 29% from 3, and 63% from the free throw line. Lakeland traveled to Alverno. The Muskies came away with a 58-36 win. They were led by Megan Will with 13 points and 12 rebounds, followed by 11 from Ellie Felsinger. Alverno was led by Vorian Cox with 13. The Muskies forced 17 Alverno turnovers. Both teams combined for a tough 4 of 23 from the three-point line. Lakeland was plus 20 in the paint, plus 15 off of turnovers, and plus 21 off the bench. Alverno shot 26% from the field, 17% from 3, 50% from the free throw line, while Lakeland shot 35% from the field, 18% from 3, and 67% from the free throw line. On Wednesday, Lakeland traveled back to Alverno to finish their series, and they came away with a 53-36 win to complete the sweep. 10 different Muskies scored on the night, led by Megan Wills and Ellie Felsinger, both with 8. And then Casey Gardner grabbed 11 rebounds and dished out 5 assists. Vorian Cox led Alverno with 9 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Lakeland forced 28 turnovers and scored 22 points off of those turnovers, as well as plus 24 off the bench. Alverno shot 32% from the field, 22% from 3, 62% from the free throw line. And Lakeland shot 30% from the field, 29% from 3, and 71% from the free throw line. On Friday, first game of the weekend doubleheaders are back-to-back. CUC and Dominican in the Division Street rivalry. Dominican came away with the win in Game 1, 69-65. The Stars were led by Alicia Markley with 17-5-5, followed by 14-7-5 from Stephanie Huggins. And off the bench, Hannah Current with 12-5. CUC was led by Bailey Steinkamp with 17-6, followed by 13-11 from Michaela Ellis, and with 13-11, and Tara Hastings with 12. Stars dominated the glass 48-30, which led to 17 second chance points. Dominican bench was also +9 on the night. Both teams combined for 10 of 43 from the three-point line. CUC shot 35% from the field, 15% from three, 70% from the free throw line, while Dominican shot 39% from the field, 30% from three, and 60% from the free throw line. Marion traveled to Lakeland. Lakeland used a 32-8 second quarter to earn their first victory over the Sabres in Game 1. Lakeland was led by Alexa Yost with 13, followed by Casey Gardner with another solid game, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Megan Will chipped in with 11 in just 16 minutes. Marion was led by Paris Harris with a game-high 19 points and 9 rebounds, followed by Claire Lewandowski with 12. Muskies had a 45-29 rebounding advantage, which led to 16 second chance points and 36 points in the paint. 20 Sabre turnovers led to 25 Muskie points on the night. A 32-3 advantage off the bench in favor of Lakeland. Marion shot 31% from the field, 28% from three, 50% from the free throw line, while Lakeland shot 43% from the field, 29% from three, and 76% from the free throw line. MSOE traveled to CUW and took Game 1, 69-63. The Red Raiders were led by Amy Reiser with 15.7 rebounds, 4 assists, followed by Emily Rooney with 11, and off the bench, Skylar Flanagan with 11 as well. The Falcons got balanced scoring on the night. Clara Chambers led the Falcons with 17-9, 15 from Cameron Zaliga, 14 from Hannah Bocher, and 11 in 6 assists from Emily Hafman. MSOE was +8 in the paint, +13 in points off of turnovers, in which they forced 23 Falcon turnovers. MSOE was +24 off the bench as well. CUW shot 14 of 18 from the free throw line, and on the night, the Falcons shot 45% from the field, 41% from three, and 78% from the free throw line, while MSOE shot 42% from the field, 35% from three, and 73% from the free throw line. Benedictine at Rockford. The Eagles got their second win of the season with a 62-44 win at Rockford. They were led by Allison Michalski with 27-7, followed by 12-5 from Claire Gibler. Rockford was led by Nene Clark with 10-6, 42 combined turnovers between both programs. The Eagles were +10 in the paint and +10 in fast break. Rockford had the advantage off the bench. Rockford shot 27% from the field, 21% from three, and 55% from the free throw line, while Benedictine shot 33% from the field, 29% from three, and 87% from the free throw line. Edgewood at Wisconsin Lutheran with first place in the North on the line. Wisconsin Lutheran took Game 1 with a 63-49 victory. Wisconsin Lutheran was led by Jenna Mace with 21 points and 4 rebounds, followed by 14-7 from Amanda Berg and 12-7 from Sam Leisman. Edgewood was led by Diamond Pukulik with 11-8 off the bench. Rebounds were even. Wisconsin Lutheran only had 9 turnovers, while Edgewood had 15. Edgewood was 2 of 15 from the three-point line, but they were +8 in the paint, while Wisconsin Lutheran was +5 off of turnovers. Edgewood bench was crucial. They were +14. Wisconsin Lutheran was 8 of 20 from the three-point line. Edgewood shot 38% from the field, 13% from three, 75% from the free throw line, while Wisconsin Lutheran shot 38% from the field, 40% from three, and 75% from the free throw line. Moving into Saturday, where the NACC tournament picture becomes even more clear. Marion at Lakeland. Lakeland got their sweep with a 70-56 win. Lakeland was led by Megan Will with 20 points and 11 rebounds, followed by 10, 4, and 4 from Casey Gardner. 10 different Muskies scored on the night. Marion was led by Claire Lewandowski with 14, Serena Pahowski and Paris Harris both with 12. Morgan Johnson chipped in with 11 for the Sabres. A 43-31 rebounding advantage for the Muskies, and they were plus 17 off the bench. Marion shot 36% from the field, 38% from 3, 67% from the free throw line, while Lakeland shot 43% from the field, 31% from 3, and 83% from the free throw line. Marion finished their season 2-10 in the NACC. Lakeland earned the 4th seed in the North. CUC at Dominican for Game 2. CUC got a 67-58 win. They were led by Michaela Ellis with 17 and 13, followed by 15 and 6 from Bailey Steinkamp. Dominican was led by Hannah Current off the bench with 21 and 5, followed by 12 and 9 from Deja Norris. 25 Dominican turnovers led to 29 Concordia Chicago points. 38-30 advantage in the paint for the Cougars. Dominican was plus 21 off the bench. Dominican shot 36% from the field, 12% from 3, and 88% from the free throw line, while CUC shot 45% from the field, 20% from 3, and 57% from the free throw line. Dominican earned the 3rd seed in the South, and CUC earned the 4th seed. MSOE at Concordia, Wisconsin. CUW gets their split of the weekend with a 69-59 win. CUW was led by Emily Hafman with 27, followed by 18 and 7 from Clara Chambers and 12 and 7 from Reagan Obry. MSOE was led by Kayla Barreto with 17 and 5, followed by 14 and 8 with 7 offensive rebounds from Amy Reiser. MSOE forced 15 CUW turnovers, which led to 21 Red Raider points. CUW was plus 6 in the paint. On the night, MSOE was 8 of 14 from the free throw line, while CUW was 13 of 15. MSOE shot 32% from the field, 23% from 3, 57% from the free throw line, while CUW shot 47% from the field, 27% from 3, and 87% from the free throw line. MSOE finished 6-6 overall, 5-5 in the NACC, and CUW advances into the NACC tournament as the 3 seed. Benedictine at Rockford for Game 2. The Eagles came away with a 64-43 win. Benedictine was led by Morgan Curry with 16 and 12, followed by 13 and 6 from Allison Michalski. Rockford was led by Jocelyn Callahan with 9 off the bench. 39 combined turnovers between the two teams, 17 offensive rebounds for the region advantage. 6 of 35 from the three-point line combined between the Eagles and the Regents. The Eagles had 24 made field goals off of 17 assists. Rockford shot 19% from the field, 16% from 3, and 67% from the free throw line, while Benedictine shot 45% from the field, 19% from 3, and 59% from the free throw line. Rockford finished their season 0-8. Edgewood at Wisconsin Lutheran. Edgewood split the series, which means that Edgewood and Wisconsin Lutheran share the North Division title. The Eagles won 75-49. Edgewood was led by Paige Banks with 14 off the bench, followed by 13 and 5 assists from Melissa Lemerande. Diamond Pekulik and Jennifer Freeman both chipped in with 10, and then Bria Lemerande with a solid all-around game, 8 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Wisconsin Lutheran was led by 12 points from Kaylin Shotsky. Sam Leisman with 11 points and 6 rebounds, followed by Kales Burkholz. Edgewood was plus 10 in the paint and plus 22 off the bench. Wisconsin Lutheran was plus 11 off of turnovers. Edgewood shot 56% from the field, 40% from 3, 60% from the free throw line, while Wisconsin Lutheran shot 30% from the field, 29% from 3, and 44% from the free throw line. Due to a coin flip, which I said last year, because on the men's side, it was Wisconsin Lutheran and Benedictine were tied, and it came down to a coin flip. I thought they should have recreated the scene from Friday Night Lights where they meet at a local fast food restaurant and flipped a coin. So I wish they would do that. I think it would bring some excitement to coin toss, but due to a coin toss, Wisconsin and Lutheran earned the 1 seed, and Edgewood earned the 2 seed. Both will host in their first round NACC tournament games. Benedictine at Aurora on Monday, March 1st, which is the reason why I'm just now releasing this week's podcast, because I wanted to cover and make sure this game was in, and all games were played heading into the NACC tournament. But the NACC South title on the line, Benedictine got a 68-41 win at Aurora. Benedictine was led by Brianna Lake and Alyssa Diorio with 14, followed by Reggie Mooch and Allison Michalski, both with 12. Aurora was led by Julie Gollner with 20. BU had a 49-40 advantage on the rebounds, plus 20 in paint, plus 22 off the bench. 38 combined turnovers between the two teams. Aurora shot 19% from the field, 18% from 3, 71% from the free throw line, while Benedictine shot 36% from the field, 35% from 3, and 86% from the free throw line. Benedictine won the South Division and earned the number 1 seed. Aurora, in my vote for NACC South Coach of the Year, Coach Repsum, earned the 2 seed. Now thinking about it, I wonder if Coach Repsum does win the South Division Coach of the Year, if there's ever been a head coach, and I don't believe there has been, that has won Coach of the Year on the men's side as well as the women's side, and at 2 different institutions. Good trivia question down the road for NACC fans. NACC tournament kicks off on Thursday, March 4th, where Lakeland will travel to Wisconsin Lutheran, CUW will travel to Edgewood, CUC will travel to Benedictine, Dominican travels to Aurora. Remember, it's the North teams will play their side of the NACC tournament, South teams will play theirs, and then the winner of the 2 divisions will play for the overall NACC title. Their NACC games are being played on Thursday, March 4th, will be the first round. Semifinals will be Saturday, March 6th, and then they will give each team a week off to test and get back to full strength. And then on March 13th, the NACC Tournament Championship will be played. Remember, unfortunately, the NCAA has decided that there will be no Division III tournament, but there's still a lot to be played for because, if you win an NACC tournament, most schools, I believe all schools, put a banner up, and a banner in a gym is something that can never be taken away, along with these memories and moments from a, unfortunately short season due to COVID, but memories will still be there to be shared years down the road. Jumping over to the men's side, Lakeland traveled to Finlandia last Tuesday, came away with a 108-72 victory for their second win against Finlandia this season. Lakeland was led by Cam Yeager with 22, Trenton Nickel with 20 and 7 rebounds, Aiden Polson with 19 and 11, Greg Barber with 16 and 12. The Muskies were 11 of 26 from the three-point line. They were plus 22 in the paint, plus 8 off turnovers, and plus 6 off the bench. Lakeland shot 55% from the field, 42% from 3, 79% from the free throw line, while Finlandia shot 32% from the field, 28% from 3, 68% from the free throw line. Lake Forest traveled to Benedictine. The Eagles came away with a 68-66 win at home. Benedictine was led by Kevin Agwomo with 15 and 7, followed by 10 and 5 from Kyle Hornacek, and Nate Shed with 10 off the bench. Benedictine was plus 3 off turnovers, plus 23 off the bench, plus 7 in fast break points. On the night, Lake Forest shot 40% from the field, 35% from 3, 67% from the free throw line, while Benedictine shot 36% from 3, 33% from the free throw line, 67% from the free throw line. Wednesday, February 24th, Loras traveled to Concordia, Chicago. Loras of the American Rivers Conference came away with an 89-68 win. CUC was led by Jordan Matthews with 20, followed by Isaac Ruddle with 12, and Brent Hatton with 11. CUC was all rebounded 30-21, and their bench was outscored 31-13. Loras shot 55% from the field, 46% from 3, 67% from the free throw line, while CUC shot 46% from the field, 36% from 3, and from the free throw line. Dominican at Aurora got a chance to complete their season series. Aurora came away with a 98-76 win. Aurora was led by Malik Hall with 17 and 5, Rashad Johnson with 13, Nate Yoki and Teron Hopkins both with 11, and 10 from Nolan Boffman. Stars were led again by Jackson Smith, who's had a stellar season with 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, followed by 10 from Luke McDermott. Both teams were pretty much even on the glass. 21 turnovers for Dominican led to 31 Spartan points. Aurora's plus 14 in the paint, plus 20 off of turnovers, and plus 16 off the bench. On the night, Dominican shot 37% from 3, 28% from the free throw line, and 68% from the free throw line, while Aurora shot 42% from the field, 44% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Friday, first round of back-to-back games. Lakeland traveled to Marion. The Sabres took care of the Muskies early and came away with a 77-49 victory. Sabres led by Tyler Golan with 22 and David Britton with 19. Off the bench, Dylan Miner with 12. Lakeland was led by Trenton Nickel with 9. The stats were pretty even, except for Lakeland was 2 of 24 from the three-point line and 17 of 52 from the field. Great defense there from Marion. Lakeland shot 33% from the field, 8% from 3, 62% from the free throw line, while Marion shot 55% from the field, 43% from 3, and 100% from the free throw line. Rockford at Benedictine. Rockford came away with their share of the South Division title, 73-66. Their first conference title since the early 2000s. Rockford was led by Kevin Deemer, no surprise here, with 18 and 12, followed by 12 from Ashton Singleton, 11 from Demarius Bonds, and 10 and 6 from Micah Swanson. Benedictine was led by Trevor Montiel with 17 and 5, followed by Cade Ellingson with 16 and 4, and 11 and 12 from Marvin Aguamo off the bench. Benedictine was forced 19 Rockford turnovers, but only scored 13 points. Rockford was plus 8 in the paint. They're plus 8 in second chance and plus 6. Or Benedictine was plus 8 in second chance, plus 6 in fast break. Rockford was 10 of 16 from the three-point line, while Benedictine was just 9 of 33. On the night, Benedictine shot 33% from the field, 27% from 3, 53% from the free throw line, while Rockford shot 54% from the field, 63% from 3, and 46% from the free throw line. The number 1 seed, Wisconsin Lutheran, traveled to Edgewood. Edgewood got a huge win, 89-83. They were led by Jake Graff with 18 and 7, 15 and 9 from Jake Schrockenthaler, and 12 and 6 assists from Jake Nagus. And then Matt Myers chipped in with 10. Coach Meyer, he's probably got to come up with some tricks to catch all the Jake's attention. Wisconsin Lutheran was led by 15 and 4 assists from Jacob Stoltz, 13 from Drew Bernhagen, Solomon Zarling with 13 as well, 12 from Trevor Steed. 36 combined turnovers between the two teams. Wisconsin Lutheran was 11 of 29 from 3. Edgewood was 28 of 37 from the free throw line, while Wisconsin Lutheran was just 10 of 12. Edgewood shot 55% from the field, 39% from 3, and 76% from the free throw line. Wisconsin Lutheran shot 44% from the field, 38% from 3, and 83% from the free throw line. Division Street rivalry went to CUC in Game 1, 70-59. CUC was led by Jordan Matthews with 23, followed by 14 and 8 from Brent Hatton, and 11 from Emmanuel Wilson. Dominican was, again, no surprise here, led by Jackson Smith with 28 and 13, 15 from KJ Redfield. CUC was plus 8 in points off turnovers and plus 6 off the bench. Dominican was plus 5 in fast break points. Dominican shot 32% from the field, 23% from 3, and 80% from the free throw line, while CUC shot 38% from the field, 33% from 3, 77% from the free throw line. NACC tournament implications on the line between CUW and MSOE. CUW came away with a 81-57 win in Game 1, using a 47-21 run in the second half. CUW was led by Brandon Keller with 12, followed by Jordan Johnson and Joey Zelo with 10 each. 12 different Falcons scored on the night. MSOE was led by Michael Petroff with 13, 5, and 5, followed by Deontay Vanslow with 10. Both teams valued basketball, only in combined 19 turnovers. CUW was plus 8 in the paint, plus 13 in turnovers, plus 23 off the bench. MSOE was 3 of 15 from 3 and 8 of 14 from the free throw line. MSOE shot 37% from the field, 20% from 3, and 57% from the free throw line. CUW shot 54% from the field, 35% from 3, and 47% from the free throw line. Returning back for Saturday's actions in the final games of the regular season, Benedictine got their share of the South Division, returning to favor with an 80-57 win over Rockford. Benedictine was led by Chris Hester with 21 and 6, Trevor Montiel with 20 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, Cade Ellingston with 14 and 6, and Marvin Aguamo with 11 off the bench. Rockford was led by Kevin Deemer with another double-double, 17 points and 10 rebounds. Benedictine won the boards 40-29 and forced 21 turnovers, which led to 28 points for the Eagles. They're plus 12 in the paint, plus 14 in points off turnovers, plus 5 in second chance. Rockford was plus 1 off the bench. Rockford was 5-11 from the free throw line, while Benedictine was 12 of 15. Rockford shot 43% from the 3, 49% from the 43% from the field, 29% from 3, 46% from the free throw line, while Benedictine shot 49% from the field, 29% from 3, and 80% from the free throw line. Due to a coin flip, just like on the women's side, Rockford earned the 1 seed, Benedictine earned the 2 seed. Both teams will host their first games. Edgewood completed their sweep of Wisconsin Lutheran, 83-74. Edgewood was led by Jake Nagus with 21 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Jake Graff with 18 off the bench. Jake Schrockenthaler with 9 points and 10 rebounds off the bench as well. Wisconsin Lutheran was led by Jacob Stoltz with 21. Zach Zolliger with 18 and 8. 10 from Alex Van Crete. 20 combined turnovers between the two teams. Edgewood bench was difference, plus 28. They were they were 8 of 19 from the 3-point line, while Wisconsin Lutheran was just 4 of 15. Wisconsin Lutheran shot 39% from the field, 27% from 3, 82% from the free throw line. Edgewood shot 47% from the field, 42% from 3, 68% from the free throw line. Wisconsin Lutheran won the North Division, earned the number 1 seed. Edgewood earned the 2 seed in the North side. CUC won the Division Street rivalry, swept the Stars at 72-70. CUC was led by Emmanuel Wilson with 17, Brent Hatton with 13 and 7, Jordan Matthews with 12, Isaac Rottle with 10 and 5. Dominican was led by Luke McDermott with 23 points. He made 7 3-pointers. Jackson Smith with 15 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. 43 combined turnovers between the two teams. CUC was plus 24 in the paint, plus 4 off the bench, and plus 6 in second chance. Dominican was 15 and 25 from the free throw line. On the night, Dominican shot 46% from 3, 31% field goals, 31% from 3, 60% from the free throw line, while CUC shot 47% from the field, 27% from 3, and 56% from the free throw line. Dominican finished their season 1-8 overall, 0-8 in the NACC. CUC earned the 4th seed in the South, where they will travel to Rockford. Lakeland at Marion. Marion completed the sweep with a 71-65 win. The Sabres were led by David Britton with 25, followed by Tyler Golan with 18 and 7. Lakeland was led by Cam Yeager with 22, Aiden Polson with 11. Lakeland was plus 5 off of turnovers, plus 9 fast break. Marion was plus 11 off the bench. Lakeland was 4 of 8 from the free throw line, while Marion was 17 of 20. Lakeland shot 46% from the field, 37% from three, 50% from the free throw line, while Marion shot 45% from the field, 44% from three, and 85% from the free throw line. Marion finished their season 4-7 overall. 3-7 in the NACC. Lakeland earned the 4 seed. Illinois College traveled to Aurora in a non-conference game. The Spartans came away with a 100-81 win. They were led by Rashad Johnson with 34, Bailey Vance with 24, and Malik Hall with 19. Illinois College was 9 of 26 from three-point line, while Aurora was 15 of 27. 21 forced turnovers by the Spartans led to 29 points. They were also plus 22 in fast break points. Aurora shot 65% from the field, 56% from three, 50% from the free throw line, while Illinois College shot 49% from the field, 35% from three, and 73% from the free throw line. CUW at MSOE. A Jordan Johnson 3 with just over a minute to go gave CUW a 63-61 win. They were led by Brandon Keller with 18 and 13, followed by Jordan Johnson with 17 and 6 and 11 and 7 from Joey Zietlow. MSOE was led by Deontay Harris and Ty with 13, Ty Mikulski with 12 and 6. CW was plus 7 on the glass, plus 3 off turnovers, plus 7 in second chance. MSOE was plus 14 in the paint and plus 13 off the bench. 7 of 16 from three-point line for CUW certainly helps compared to 3 of 16 from MSOE. MSOE shot 42% from the field, 19% from three, 67% from the free throw line. CUW was 42% from the field, 44% from three, 67% from the free throw line. MSOE finished their season 6-7 overall, 4-6 in the NACC. CUW earned the 3 seed in the north side. So the NACC tournament kicks off tomorrow night, March 3rd. You have Lakeland traveling to Wisconsin Lutheran, CUW at Edgewood, and then CUC at Rockford, and Aurora at Benedictine. Remember, is Saturday, March 6th is the semifinals, and then they'll give everybody a week to test and get healthy and prepare, and then the NACC championship will be on March 13th. So a lot going on to finish up. Hopefully everybody can stay healthy this week and test negative so we can have a great conference tournament because it's been a great regular season on the men's and women's side. So looking forward to it. It's excited, and I can't wait to watch. And then also this week on both sides, the all-conference teams. I'm curious to see how they will do it. I know obviously there will be a North all-conference and South all-conference, but I'm not sure exactly on how many players are going to be named first team, second team, and honorable mention on there. So, but it's exciting. A lot of great talent out there, a lot of great coaches. The biggest thing is just make sure everybody finishes the next 2 weeks healthy, and we can have a great NACC tournament on the men's and women's side. So looking forward to it. Stay healthy, test negative, and let's enjoy this final 2 weeks of the NACC season.